Everybody. Just setting up. Hopefully this mic's a bit better. It should be. Trying to make my starting soons a bit better. For sure. Because I feel like they're not that great. Let me know if there's something I could do better. If you really want to know what I'm doing, I'm trying to set up the chat rooms. It's one of the problems with multi-streaming, is the chat rooms are all a bit everywhere, and I like to have them all up ready in advance, and you can't really do it until you go live. I've not got it like perfect how I want it every time. Also, it's good to make sure it's actually working in the first place. Quite often it isn't. Yeah, plan for today, assuming it all goes well, is I'm going to go back to Runeterra, Path of Champions. I'm still only level 2 with Jinx, obviously only done the first sort of stage. And I'm going to literally randomise pretty much everything, apart from like rerolls. I feel like I have the option to reroll if I don't like what the randomizer gives me, instead of like the randomizer being like yes or no, do I want to reroll it. I think I should have the option to say actually I do want this or whatever. So I think technically we're starting now. I will let the music run just for a little bit longer, while I just sort of get used to the scene changing. I might even do a chat test. Because what's worse than not actually being able to read the chat? Send test message. Let's see if this works. Okay, went through on there. So now let's try stream a bot, which I'm still trying to get my head around a little bit. So on StreamerBot, there's an option to send to everybody, basically. So I'm gonna say, hey everyone. Let's see if it goes through. Is there any way to tell? Look through on my screen. Yeah. I feel like it didn't go to every single platform though, which could be an issue. Right, let's change the song. Let's go for this one. It will load. Don't worry, I've got Runeterra ready to go. It's just I hate not being ready. I don't want to be fidgeting midstream. I wonder if StreamerBot's not 100% connected to the YouTube yet. Because when I put it in the chat, it didn't go through to YouTube for some reason. Let's just do a message on YouTube. Say hey. Yeah, it's not gone through. Not sure why. Did that work? Right, let's swap to me. Obviously the lights and the flags and stuff, I'm kind of going with an England theme because, you know, World Cup, it's where I'm born and raised and where I obviously support. So in case anybody was wondering what that's about. Right, so we're going to open up Runeterra properly, if I can find it. Let's make it full screen. Done. And then back to the stream. And I'm gonna move me for now to the left. I think. Although there is a little box there, you can't read it. So maybe I will go to the right. I'm going to turn off the music just for a bit at least. Okay. Right. So how am I going to make this interesting? So this is the map after you complete the first sort of tutorial with Jinx. And she's now saying to like level me up or whatever. Over here. So before I do that, I'm going to point out the fact that pretty much everything else is locked other than the one that I did first. So this is the one that I had to do that. So this is technically the only other level I can do right now. I can only do that one or that one again. So that puts a limit on where I can go already. The next thing is when you go into Path for Champions, like this, and it takes you into it, it automatically wants me to do something with Jinx. Like she starts saying something. So if I go into this, she's saying I need to do this. And she's level 2. So she wants me to do... Let's just move me again. I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to get smaller. How cool was that? Getting better at this. Right, so guys, this is her Constellation. And these are like... I'm going to call them nodes. I don't know if that's what they're called, but I'm going to call them nodes. So you start at this bright node, and you work your way, but then you get choices, right? So I think because you get choices on the constellations, I am going to spin like a wheel to decide whether I go, say, left or right or forwards, for example. I think so. I don't know how it's going to work with, say, this bit. That might get a bit confusing, but I'm sure I can work something out. And to be honest, most of the time, I won't have enough fragments anyway. And I think technically I have the decision to say, do I want to roll or not? So it wants me to do this, and I think I pretty much have to. So, because I can't look at the others anyway without doing this one. So I have to do this one. So that's at least the plan right now. I'm going to get this, basically. What's the worst that could happen? So when you play or discard a card, you do one to the enemy nexus. So that's just like constantly hitting them. Constantly. Every time you play anything, just hitting them again. Right. I'm not going to do it just yet, because I'm just pointing that out. So when you start, you have this. This is her starting deck. And you have all the 1 relic slot. So this is another thing that I'm going to randomly generate. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, why not get the XP? Or put the best relic on you can. But the whole point of my challenge is, I'm going to show you, right here. So if you look there at the top, I've written that my rules for this anyway, for now, is I have to be free to play. So this whole account I've not spent any money on at all whatsoever. During the whole video stream, whatever, I have to use Jinx. I'm not allowed to use a different champion or anything. And then I'm going to spin a wheel on pretty much every single decision that comes up. That includes the adventure, which way I go during the adventure, which cards I pick, which powers and relics I use, and even the constellation. But only if I have like a choice. Like I kind of like can decide if I want to roll for a constellation or not. A bit like the rerolls. The rerolls are like I can reroll after I see what it would have given me. So I can make a choice there. I can say, actually, no, I want to reroll that. I don't want that one. Honestly, the better one or something. Like, so I get, I don't know, all units have quick attack, and Jinx right here, you can see that she's got quick attack. It'll be a bit of a waste. So I could maybe re-roll that and hope for something better. If that makes sense. And the shops are going to be a bit like funny as well, because it's like I can roll for which of the same 3 or 4 options come up, and then decide if I want to actually buy it or leave the shop. I think that's the plan. And I just do that multiple times until I bought what it gives me, or if I decide I want to keep the gold or something. Anyway, that's the rules. I hope that worked. And now I'm going to sort of try and work out what my next step is. So when I have a wheel, it will look something like this. So let's see. Down here, when I'm given options, I can either spin this, or I could, let me see if I can work it out, because I need to get used to this. I've got a tab of random number generator, and I can put that up here. So this is like for the relic, for example. So I'm actually going to roll it now and see what relic I get. Now there's 17 options, 17 different relics I could equip right now to Jinx. I'm going to roll it, see what I get. So I got 15. So what that means is drag it off, and then relic 15 it was. So let's make this bigger. And I'm literally going to go from the top. So everything's available. I'm going to count. These are in alphabetical order. So it's going to be number 15 from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is what we've got. So we've got over 1. Okay. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have to buy this. So I'm going to buy it. Pretty much have to. It's like, if I'm doing this, I might as well power up Jinx. That unlocks this one as well. So I think I probably will do that, right? Because I'm pretty sure these are only used for specific champion bonus or stars. I'm pretty sure that's fine. Because I'm 1 star now, and I wasn't before. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm leveling her up by doing that. So I'm going to get this. So I haven't read this one exactly. So I basically have an extra mana, which is crazy at the start. And then when you level up a champion, I create a super mega death rocket in hand. So she instantly gets this rocket every time she levels up. It's crazy. So every time my hand's empty, I instantly get this in my hand. But it will fleet. I have to use it that time. Right. Let's get that. Now this one I need more fragments before I can do it. So there's no point spinning or anything, because there's no choice here. There's no choice here. I can't do this yet. I guess I could use these, but I'm not going to use those. They're too valuable, I think. Right, so now she's 2 star, which is quite a big deal. But she's only level 2. But she's got those powers. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. I now have these sort of permanent powers when I'm playing as Jinx. think that's right. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, what's the next thing? Save that, didn't I? Yeah. Let's just do cosmetics. A little bit about her. Okay. So now I have a decision, right? Just gonna check. Yes. So because I hit level 2 on her stars, it's unlocked this one as well. But this one's going to be really tricky, I think. It's probably doable. But I'm going to add it to the rolls. For example, these are still locked. Yeah? They're still locked. Because I've only done the first full mission. Everything's locked. So there's these two. The very first one I've done. This is what I unlocked straight away. This is what I unlocked when I leveled up. So, she's giving me the choice. But she wants me to do this one. So this is going to become 1. This is going to become 2. And this is going to become 3. And I think that's everything. What's this here? Oh, I did a quest. Not sure exactly what that's for. I think it's for leveling up Jinx by getting a star. Hence why it's shooting star. So I got 500 more points. Don't think that leveled me up though. No. How much more do I need? Okay, I need another 1,500. So I've only got chapter quests unlocked. Okay. So now I kind of want to be in the picture again. So I'm going to go... Let's just try something. Yeah? For now, anyway. Looks good there. Because, like, where else could I go on the screen? Like, I'm blocking up everything then. If I go, like, top left, top right, anywhere. I guess I could have gone top right. But I'm okay where I am. So because of the way this works, it kind of wants you to go a specific order. For example, defeat Teemo with any champion to get 1,000 legend points. And because when you do it the first time, you also get 1,000, which is enough to hit the next level. So it kind of wants me to do this. If I just do this one again, I'm only going to get a little bit of XP, right, for Jinx. Even though it should be easier than I did it the first time. But if I do this one's going to be really tricky. And I'm going to get all this stuff. So a lot more legend points, and we'll get fragments and a relic. Let me see what else. Don't think I've missed any. These are like locked. Have to be legend 6, 10, 15. What else? I think that's everything important. None of this stuff helps right now because it's all like locked. I don't think there's anything else I can get or anything. At least not right now. I guess I could get Stardust, but that's not going to help right now anyway. So yeah. This is Legends of Runeterra. Like I said, I'm doing Jinx, Power Champions, limiting myself to just Jinx. And I'm going to roll everything. Pretty much. Pretty much everything is going to be rolled. So, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go back to the wheel. This is where we actually spin the wheel. Hopefully you're enjoying it, guys. I'm trying to make it as presentable as possible. So this wheel is going to spin, and I'm going to change the numbers. I think that's how this works. So I'm going to copy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. Delete it. And we're left with 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to spin it. Place your bets. And we get 3. So, wow. Straight away we're on this really hard adventure. Darius, Noxus, Loose Cannon Part 2. It's recommended for 2-star. And it has this Age of Conquest. Now I know you probably can't see it, so I'm going to just paste those numbers back in here before I forget. Clear the winner. And go back to the game. I'm going to put me in the middle left. Middle left. Smaller. Yep. Okay. So that was the rules. So they've got like a power basically. So when they attack, their strongest one gets 2 power, which is really scary. Because health is like the one thing in this game where it's like you need to not die. So, yeah. Okay. Like I said, every decision I'm not really making, let's be honest. I'm rolling everything. So I like to compare this to Slay the Spire because honestly that's the best kind of game to compare it to. It's kind of like a roguelike where you sort of you follow like a journey and you can decide like if you want to buy anything or re-roll anything or revive. So this is Noxus. Sort of like that red army sort of figure. Where it's like fortresses, fire, catapults, towers, smoke. It's like a coliseum here, like an arena. Looks really cool, I must admit. There's Darius. So this is worth noting because when I eventually get to him, he's going to have this. Okay? Worth noting. And there's things like this on the way. And also, because I have a reroll, how else am I going to describe this? When I get to anywhere I can reroll, I have to make sure I take that into account. Like, oh wait, I have a reroll still. Do I want to use it on what it randomly gives me? Like, I have the chance to actually reroll in-game and change what the random generator gave me, if that makes sense. But I only have that one in this episode because I've only got one here. Okay, so we start here. Home sweet home. Leave there. We move on. So our first power. So this is a massive decision. But obviously I have to roll it, like in terms of the wheel. So it's B1, 2, 3. And then I have the option to re-roll if I don't like what I want, if that makes sense. if I get like the worst one and I'm like, oh, I don't like it, I want to re-roll and see what the generator gives me next time. So I think to make this really simple, I should probably go back to the wheel, do 1, 2, 3 again. Try and get my head around how the wheel works. So copy those numbers, move them, spin, and you can see what they are in the bottom corner, what the powers are. So I got number 3. So I got Sandstone Scout. Game starts, summon a rock hopper. So I have the chance to re-roll this right now. So is rock hopper any good? Let's think. Okay. When I'm summoned, some rolling sands. When an enemy is summoned, destroy me to grant it vulnerable. So that's good for like pulling them to you, to any of your units, to destroy them, which could be quite good with quick attack. It is a landmark though, and it only works on 1 unit. And this is a 2, 3, 1. But I summon it straight away, so I can ignore the mana really. So every round, every like mission, I guess, I get a rock hopper straight away. Do I want that? A 3-1 straight away. I don't think I get this ability, or do I? Assist summon. So maybe I do. 3-1 that I get for free every game. Yeah, I guess I take it. I don't think I re-roll it. I think I've got better options to re-roll maybe later on. Okay. I don't know if that's the right decision, but I'm taking it anyway. Now, I can't spin here to go anywhere else, so I'm going to go to this one. So the Nox Kreia Arena. Noxian Entertainment. So it's going to create one of these in their hand, and it only costs 1, not 5. And it's a landmark. At the round end, the strongest ally and the weakest ally strike each other. Weakest enemy, sorry. So their unit will strike my weakest, but they'll strike each other. Okay. I'm not going to read it. You guys can read it. But basically, Jinx is like talking. And I don't think I've got the sound on, so I'm just going to. I can't do it right now. Yeah, I probably should have put the sound on first. I didn't think. Let me just do that. It might be a bit loud as well. So let's see. Should have done that ages ago. Sorry, guys. I should have done it as soon as I turned the music off. I don't know why I didn't. But at least you got to hear the rules. So, support champion is next, right? I'm gonna fight in this arena. Remember, we've got these powers. And they've got those. Now, for the sake of the stream, I think I need to go probably bottom right. But I might go rectangle. And then I might shrink. I don't know how far I need to go. But I think probably here's alright. And I think also the chat should come here somewhere. So if you're saying, it should come up here for everyone to see. Hopefully. Obviously we've got the really cool music now, which is insane. I've not heard this one. Now obviously I'm going to take my time because not only is this harder because I've randomized it, but because I've never done it, I've never seen it, I want to experience it. And I want the stream to experience it as well. I'm not going really fast. This isn't what it is. It's not a rush, speed run or anything. I'm just playing for my own personal enjoyment of the game. I want to enjoy this game. I don't want to rush through it. A lot of people will rush through Runeterra, Path of Champions. They'll rush through it. I'm taking my time, enjoying it. So they have 15, I have 25. Now I know they've got that arena for 1, but it is kind of taking up their units mana, and I have a starting mana. I think I have an extra starting mana, something like that. It says here, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna play this later, right? I don't need it now. And this one could be good early, because free's a lot. Do I need the rookies? I probably should keep them. So they played the arena, and I've got my rock hopper along with the rolling sands. So I'm gonna go rocket border. Now I'm on the attack. So do I hit now or do I play something? $14 isn't much, and when I play I deal 1. So if I play now, that's 1, 4, 7, that's 2, 9. You see what I'm thinking? I think I'm going to attack first. Okay. So he's now vulnerable. This counts as playing, right? If I play that, it's going to do this. Could pow it. See, it's a tricky decision. I think I just want to go rocket border though. Because I'm pretty much going to win next turn anyway, right? I just don't want to take much damage. See, I feel like that was good. I'm in a good position, right? Now we could attack with this. I can deal 3. And it is a burst. I'm dealing 1 when I play or discard. So if I play that, not only do I draw 1 and discard, but I deal 1 and then deal another. So I think I'm going to do that. Get rid of a rookie. So I only need to deal 4. So just get rid of that. And probably that. That way I don't take any damage. Wait, I did take one. Why did I take one? Oh, because of this. Because I killed her. I couldn't avoid that though, I don't think. Maybe I could have destroyed it. Oh no, I couldn't destroy it earlier. It would still deal 1. So I'll just attack it. So obviously that's worth mentioning. Noxus is very much a high power attacking region. So there's going to be a lot of that this adventure. Right, so now we have another decision. And it's also one I can reroll. So again, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna get 100 gold, and I can reroll what it gives me. So we're gonna try and do that again. Hopefully it'll work. Okay. Spin. I've got 3 again. So the kindly tavern keeper. Do I want this? Heal. I mean, heal is pretty prioritized by the AI. It is quite cheap, which means I can actually play it quite early on and get some extra health. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it, just for the longevity of making sure I don't die early. Like, when I get to the boss, it could actually have saved me by the time I've gained enough health from it. Okay. So this is worth noting. I don't know which one I'm going to get. But it's just like in my mind as I play. Okay. And we do have the option to reroll this as well. It's worth remembering that. This could be a big decision where I could reroll it. I just want to check something, because I had a little noise come up. I don't know where it came from. It's obviously to do with the stream. Not sure what it was. I don't think I'm listening. So, I'm going to spin the wheel for this one, like I said. It is 1, 2, 3 again. So let's see. Do you get the gist of why I'm doing it this way? I've already clicked it. And we're on 3. Again. So, I'm not entirely sure if I reroll this I get completely different champion options. I think you do. But I don't know that. So I've got to go off what I know. So I've played against some of these before, against the AI. And remember, these are going into my deck for this adventure. If I keep it. So this is like a big strong unit that has the piercing sort of ability. Now this is good with subtypes. But I don't know if that's good with Jinx. She's elusive when she levels up. Am I going to level this up though? With attack with allies that have 6 different subtypes. I feel like it's not really going to happen. You do get 2 copies of her, and she's a 2. This is a cat, and this is a reptile. They have to be different, right? 6 different. There's a way to look at the deck. I'm pretty sure these don't have subtypes. I'm just looking in case I've forgotten anything. Yeah, no. So I don't really like these choices, but I have to go with it unless I re-roll it. So I'm just gonna clear this and keep it. I think. This is a good chance to re-roll though. Is there a way to know what's coming up that I could re-roll? I don't want to do that. Nah, I can't do that. So I can't even look at the map. 5/4, a 1/3, manifest a follower. Oh, it has a different subtype. Okay. So I guess cat, reptile, and it will give me something like. I can't explain what I'm trying to say. I'm going to end up with a few different subtypes. I don't want to be here. Here's a good spot. I don't know where to go. Here's probably okay. Shrink some. Yeah. So this is like the rookie, but it gives me a different unit, and the different unit could literally be anything, which gives me like a bit of more variety in my plays. So realistically, this, I don't think it's going to level up much at all. So I'm looking at a weak unit, but I'm also looking at a random unit and a strong unit that's high mana. So maybe this glacial will help the most, at least on the boss. I feel like that's going to help on the boss. And I'm just like looking at like the other options as well. Obviously I can't pick them, but when I re-roll I might get a similar option. So I've just got to like consider that. I think I'm going to select it though, and just see whether re-roll options come up. Right, so this is a choice. It's like 50-50. It's like I could like flip a coin, for example. But what I'm going to do is I've got a 1-6. I've got a 1-6. Even odds. So we'll make this even and this odd, and we'll see what we get. So I got a 5. That's an odd. So this is odd. We're going this way. Also, this is another choice, so that will get rolled. Right. So round start, create a fleeting spring gifts. Fully heal. an ally. And it is fleeting though, but it's only a 1. But it's every round they're going to be able to heal something for 1 mana. Good to know. Before I move on, I just want to see what I've missed out on. So I've missed out on that. And I'm going probably this way or this way. And they're all like hidden anyway. And so he's like, you have to go that way. I don't know where else the rerolls are. I guess you can reroll the shop, I guess. I'm not sure on that one. Right. So we've got a Stargazer. So is this a Targon? It feels like it's Targon. Right. Do I want to move? Probably not. This is a nice little spot. See, immediately we've already got this cat and Neeko. So when it says disguise, 1 of 3 2-cost follows. You may disguise me. Right. I think I get it. I've never had Neeko before. I think I've played against her. But I didn't really pay attention to what happened. I think it was all like different animals and stuff. It was a bit confusing. So I'm going to keep her, I think, just to see what it does. And Jinx has obviously got the Overwhelm as well from this relic. So that's probably worth keeping. I'm probably going to keep this hand. It seems pretty good. Bit versatile. I've got to remember that they're healing as well. So that's a big thing.
The journey is different.
Okay. I kind of forgot that we get the rock hopper as well. That's a thing. And because of this wreak havoc, Jinx is pretty good to get out as early as I can. So because he's got vulnerable, the rock hopper could attack it straight away. And so could anything else. We don't want them to heal. I think I'm going to do Rocket Border.
Aid the boss. Out of my way.
Save my health with the rock hopper.
Protector.
Okay. So do we go cat? Different subtype in play. When you play this, it does disguise. 19 HP. Maybe we just do that. Right, okay. I see. So it kind of gives you like a choice. So picking the cat would be a bit silly. And even the reptile would be a bit of a weird decision. But if I damage them, it will transform, right? And that's quite likely. Fearsome is also pretty good though, because it can't be blocked by 3 or more. Only 3 more. Attack. Okay. So the question is, if this dies, does that mean Neeko dies? Is that how it works? I think it does. That might not have been the play, but I can always destroy it with Pow Pow. I don't really want him getting a gem.
So cute.
When you heal a damaged ally, power him up. And he's got Overwhelm. Okay. So what do I do? Do I go... for the destroy on the goat, because he can't really attack with this? I think I do that. Maybe I do it though when he attacks me, which is looking likely. Yeah, I'm gonna go cat. Okay, this gives us options. Wow, quite good options as well. Yordle, allies. I mean, that's not great, but I do manifest a Yordle. When I'm summoned, all players draw one, then your opponent discards their highest cost. Once you're deep, yeah, that's not happening. It's good stats though. It's like a Yeti from Hearthstone. I'm gonna go with the cheap one, right? I think. I don't want to give them an extra card.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
Right, so he's not attacked yet. And I'm assuming he will attack with the goat. And then I can pow it. I don't necessarily have to. I think I'm going to. Yeah, okay. They keep getting the heals, which is annoying. Here's a slow though. Right. So I'm looking for damage now, really. Like Jinx, maybe. All this, let's see. Grant them, like a buff them. And I get to draw one as well. Oh, I didn't even realise it draws. It's actually pretty good. Let's just have the Overwhelm though, so maybe I could win with like an Overwhelm play. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this, just because of the raw power.
Look, Ladari, I've gathered stars to return.
And the one you're hiding behind your back?
This is another reason why I actually really like this game. Because there's some card games where they focus on like the actual like gameplay, and they don't actually care about the artwork much. This game's like the opposite, I feel. I feel like the gameplay was an afterthought. It's still good, but I think the artwork came first. Or like they had like a slight idea of what they want the card to do, and then they made the artwork. And then just changed the effects and stats and stuff to balance it later on. So when you heal a damaged ally, give it elusive this round. And it's got a lot of health because of this belt. It's all about healing this deck. Which is a bit odd, because I thought it was going to be really Nexus heavy. Noxus, sorry. And like hitting my Nexus. And really they're doing the opposite, they're kind of healing up. Oh, thank you for the raid. Who was it who raided me? It doesn't say. I'm going to have a look. It is JR Virtual 34. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed your stream as well. Okay, so I'm going to attack with this, because I don't see why not. Although if he heals this, that could be a problem. But it's only this round. So maybe I shouldn't attack with that. Tough. But it'd be a bit silly to not attack, right? I think. Just because I'm doing damage, right? I think I need to deal with damage quickly. Let's just see what this does.
Stars protect me.
Okay, they're healing and that's going to buff them, right?
Service to the Imperial.
Right, okay. Yeah, again, thank you, JR Virtual.
The point is to return the stars to the
Right,
sky.
let's see.
It's always hard to say goodbye.
That was cute. Aww. See what I mean about the artwork? Isn't that beautiful? Even the dog. That's so cute. I don't see that here. You have to click this to see it. That's so cute. Okay. So he's only got 5 HP, so... I mean, if I play Jinx, I get the rocket, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then I deal 3 for 1 mana. They'll probably attack me though, so I don't know if that's going to work. But it probably means I'm going to win guaranteed. Because I'm going to do the 3 either way, right? And I think I'll even get this. So play, discard. That's 2 plus 3 with the monkey. See what I'm saying?
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
I've become who I was always meant to be.
Actually, wrong one. Not that it really matters. Because they're pretty much dead, yeah? Yeah. But yeah, did you see that play? I thought that was quite good.
We blew them all up.
Okay, if you're just tuning in, I've got some rules for this playthrough. So before I continue too much, I have a choice, right? And when I'm given a choice, according to my rules, that I kind of invented for the stream's sake, it clearly says that I spin a wheel on practically any player given the choices. Yeah, it's hard to say. Player given decision. So this is a player given decision. So I'm going to spin a wheel of a 1, 2, 3. And whatever I get, I can re-roll if I want to. So I got 3, which is Sump Fumes. So I'm going to go back to the game. I'm going to change scene. Something like this. Okay. So, is this going to help my deck? Now, I've played with some fumes a few times, because it's a Piltover and Zorn damage dealing. It's like a ping. Like a... You draw it, you hit them. It's a bit like a Pow Pow. But is that good in this deck? It does have a draw one, which it normally wouldn't have. So, an extra card for playing it. It only does it to units, not to their Nexus, which isn't good in Jinx, I don't think. So I might re-roll this one, to be honest. This might be my re-roll. I don't think Sun Fumes is good enough in this deck. I feel like I won't even play it if I draw it. And I'm looking at the other choices, and I think I'd rather have them as well. So I'm going to actually re-roll this one, I think. Right. Okay, so we are given very similar choices again, but we've also got this one. So, because I've used my re-roll, I'm also going to spin the wheel again. That's the plan. Trying to get the head around how to spin the wheel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We get 1, which is the Silver Wing Diver. So let's go back to this one. Right, I'm going to read it out loud. So it's a 4/2/3 elusive with tough. So stats wise it's a bit mediocre. But it does have the elusive, so it's going to fly over everything. Like through their defences. Which is quite good. Especially in a damage dealing deck. And tough means it's going to not die as much. Or take as much damage from things. Generally. It's also got this frostbite. So when it's played, it's going to deal 1 to all of them. Everything. I can't re-roll, so I'm stuck with this choice. I have to take it. Even if I don't want it, it's not going to let me move on. So, I've got to click it. Right, again, another choice. So I'm going to re-roll the wheel. This is only a 1 or 2, so I'm going to remove my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to spin a 1 or 2. And we're going to see what we get. Okay, 1. So that's the leftmost option. This one. Spells chest. Right, now can I see the map before I do this? Yes. Okay. So what we got coming up, potentially. So I've missed out on this health. Space doggos. Okay, so you're gonna get a load of messengers. Here they come when the foe summons Marauder. Oh. So they're quite strong. Okay. So again, another choice. Select a spell to add 2 copies to your deck. It's glowing. Is that a good thing, do you think? Okay, I don't need to know that. So I clicked leave. I don't know why I did that. I didn't realise it wouldn't give me the option to do it again. Oh wait. Yes it does. Never mind. There I was thinking I messed up. And I kind of have really, because I don't really understand what to do here. So do I pick one of these 3 options and I get 2 copies, or I have the option to leave it and move on? Is that what that means? I think it does. In which case, I'm going to roll, see what I would get, and then make the decision whether to take those 2 copies of that card, or leave and move on without it in my deck. Now I'm going to show my deck first. So this is what it's currently looking like, in case anybody's curious of how it's been going. They're like the powers, and again I'm really low level, and that's what they're doing, which is why that other game I really did not want them attacking me, because I would have took a load of damage probably, or at least like if they had overwhelm or something I would have probably took a lot. I didn't really want that to happen, so I wanted to just make sure I won. So let's roll and see what I would get. So this is a 1, 2, 3, which sounds silly, having to spin a wheel for, but that's life. That's what people say. Sometimes it rains, summer come what may. Here we go. 2. So jury rig. Do I want it? Now I've already got a few jury rigs, so I have no reroll. It's kind of a bit useless. Grant your strongest ally a random rare item. A random rare item. I don't even have a choice. But do I want it? It is cheap, and I can use it as a blocker. They're very weak though. I guess they're good in Jinx in terms of like discard, but there's not like a massive discard outlet here. There's maybe like a couple that come to mind. And Jinx obviously, I think, benefits a little bit from this. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm gonna take it though. I think I need the low mana speed, because it's burst. I think I should take it. If it was a slow, I feel like no. But because it's a fast sort of quick play type effect, I think I'm going to just take it. Right, so now I'm going to roll again. I'm not going to bother getting the wheel out. I'm going to just say even or odd. So I'm going to say the bottom one is odd, top one's even. I got 4, so space dot goes. In case you didn't believe me, I just got a 4 on my wheel. The messenger. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm trying really hard to make my content a bit better. I feel like this is kind of like fun in its own way. Whereas like, I feel like some of my content's just me playing a game. This feels a little more like people can come in and have a good time. I hope that's coming across. Let me know in the comments as well, like when I post the video or whatever, like if you think this is good content, and would you like to see more of this sort of thing? Because I can easily do this. This is very easily repeatable with pretty much every champion in the game. Yeah. So, there we go. I'm going to go and say I don't think I want the Aeronor. I know it's like elusive is good and winning quick and things like that, but I would rather just hope I get like a Jinx or something. Okay. Got quite a lot of high mana units, but I might draw, say, a Zor Knight or something like that. And I also do have the Rock Hopper. Right, do I play the Rocket Border now? I think I do. Just because, like, it's only a few damage if they block something.
Bless the faithful. You got caught.
And in fact, I can even do this.
Gonna catch the sky.
That seemed like a good play. They're kind of at an immediate disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen this card. Did it discover? Oh, it invoked. Does it let me know what I got? Oh, we got the messenger. Okay, I kind of missed that. That was so fast. I don't think I've got it on fast mode, but I'm just gonna like check maybe. This is my settings. Yeah, it's on 1 speed. And I still didn't even pay attention to what happened. Right. So let's go. Do I need the Sump Dredger versus the Urchin? I think I just play Dredger. Get rid of the Urchin. Okay, so this is buffed and it's got Overwhelm, which is a problem because I'm going to take some damage here. I can easily block this. I think I do that. Actually, wait, now I take more damage. Is that a better play? I think so, just to take less. I do have a healer in the deck, but he's a free cost. Basically do nothing. So I get a strongest random rare. Does strongest mean power? Is it like power and health? Like, what does that even mean? I guess the rocket border will get something. So maybe 6, 7, haha. 6, 7. Do I want... I don't need the elusive really. And this is going to do damage if I'm going to play it. I think I'm going to go Aeronaut and then like trick them with a jury rig.
Oh boy, stop. Yep, I'm flying. Watch me.
I mean, free HP. Oh, here's our healer.
Know your path, for the mountain changes.
So surely we heal now just to do it. This is what I meant.
Tread carefully.
Right. 5. I mean, next turn we attack with this and win, pretty much. And because we deal damage when we play stuff and discard, we should just win anyway. I think we're just going to attack.
Exercise caution.
Okay, so the healer, like, did come up and really got a bit of extra health. I could have played something extra there, maybe for some extra XP or whatever, but I wasn't really thinking about that. I was thinking about my health. Right, so this is a choice and we cannot reroll. So it's a 1, 2, 3. My wheel was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to press it. And I got a 4. So that's the middle card. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Patrol Wardens, I have to pick it. So it's got loads of attack, but it can't block. I hope I'm reading that right. So it's like, what, an 8-3 for 3 mana that costs 1 less when it's drawn. So it could be like a 2-8-3 that can't block, pretty much. So I'm going to say this is left and this is right. Up or down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got, what's that, 5? Got 5. So that's this. Shop. Okay, we've got 300 gold. Buy cards. And there's 60. And you get 3 potential copies. Now, because I've not been in a shop this episode, I'm just going to explain how I've been doing this shop with the wheel, basically. So because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sort of structure, there's 3 cards to choose from. It will literally be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that card, whichever one I get, I can decide if I want to buy it here and now, re-roll it, which I can't do, or just leave and move on. I can't say, oh, I want a different card, let's roll again or something. I can't do that. So I have to either buy or leave that card, and then I can either spin again if I've got enough gold, or I just leave. And normally I will spin again, see what it is, and then decide, do I want it or do I leave? And I keep going. I don't have to buy just one. I could buy all of them eventually if I've got enough gold. So I'm literally going to spin now. Well, it's a free wheel really, isn't it? So I might as well keep it as a free wheel. So wheel spins. I'm going to make it 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And I'm going to spin that. And I got 1. So Stygian Onlooker. Do I want Stygian Onlooker? Let's see. When I'm summoned, give me barrier. And it's got Nightfall to buff itself. 60 gold. It is a bird, which in this deck, because of Neeko, could be a thing. That is very much a thing. I didn't realise that this is also a bird. So maybe I don't really need a bird. But if I don't buy this now, then I don't have a chance of potentially rolling for another one. Or these. See, that's the decision that I have to make. Right? I have to kind of decide. Do I want to say, let's get the bird and roll again? Or do I want to say, leave now, miss out on the chance of getting the birds and getting the other cards potentially? So I have to look at them as well and make that decision. Because here and now I could say, well, the bird's not amazing, but it could be good. And then the other cards, are the other cards good? Do I want the other cards? Are they relevant to my deck? Are they going to help me? Or are they just going to be a hindrance? And like, am I just going to leave anyway and then end up with a bird in my deck and be like, I don't need it? what am I doing? See? So I have that decision. So Celestial Wonders stuns and has predict, but it is a high cost, but it is fast. So this is like good in like stun decks, like a Yasuo, something like that, the owner or whatever. So I don't feel like I need that. It could be good though on like the boss, if he's like overwhelming me, trying to destroy me that way, I could stun it and then hit the crap back. So it could be good. I'm not entirely sure how the shops work in terms of like how many there are. These could be shops that I don't really understand. I think the fights are always this like silver border. It's this silver border here. Whereas like shops and stuff like yeah, they're just a normal circle. So when I look over here, there's like probably some fights here, but then maybe one of these could be like a shop, you see? And I don't know that yet. There probably is ways to find that out, but I don't want to like spoil it, and I want to make it fun. So Poro snacks, summon a random 1 cost Poro. This is like a damage dealing thing. Could be good, because we are damage dealing really. It is fast as well. It's very good. So we have the bird, so I guess I'm buying one and just see what I roll and then deciding from there. I feel like I'd be a bit silly to not buy a bird. So I'm going to buy one and see what number I get. I got 2, so that's another bird. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is also now cheaper, which I didn't 100% know. I feel like I might have known that though, like in the back of my mind, but it didn't really like come into my mind like when the shop came up. So, do I get another bird or move on? It is powerful and it does have the barrier, so that could be good for clearing something cheaply. So I think I'm going to buy another one. Roll again. And I got 5. So further, I think I buy one of them. Roll again. I got 2, so that's another bird. Do I want 3 birds? Let's see my deck again. 4. So I'm running too many low costs now, I think. But is that because they're good? Or is it because they're just like in my deck because I have to? It is a bird. Nightfall's after you've played a card, right? Yeah. But because it's so cheap, this is probably going to come up quite a lot. I think the barrier is making me want to get it. I think if it didn't have the barrier, I don't think I'd be so bothered. But because it has the barrier, it means like they can't like hit it when I play it. So I've got like a guaranteed like high damage output, kind of. Even though it only has the 1 HP. And it's hard to like block it because of the fearsome. But I'm kind of relying on the Nightfall effect if I keep buying them. So I don't know if I want to just leave it. I've already got 2. It's only 30 gold though. If I buy another one and I spin and I get, say, the Wonder, would I want it? I feel like I would want the Fervor though. What does Predict do? Put something on top from your deck. So that could be like a Jinx. Put a Jinx on top. But this is such a high cost. Like, it could be good to have one, but I don't think I need more than one. And it is 60. So, because I'm stuck with the bird choice, I'm going to ignore it and move on. Right, so I have to heal, right? Now, previously, I think in Battle for Champions, there wasn't any... how do I explain it? Like, there was a system where it was like, if you don't heal, you get a higher, like, rank if you do well. Something like that. And it is only 1 health, but I don't see why I wouldn't. Right? So I'm going to do it anyway. I don't think ranks and that, even if it isn't a thing, I don't want to bother about that. I'm more bothered about just completing the adventure. So I've got Zoe here. I have to go fight her. So she's creating a random 3 or less Celestial in their hand. I'm just going to move me again back to where I normally go. Here somewhere. And it does make it cheaper as well. So, is it giving me Celestials? I think it is, which is a bit odd. There's no sound on this bit anyway. I thought there would be.
Awesome! This is gonna be so much fun!
Well, there was a little bit. Okay. Now, I've never played with Zoe in terms of, like, using it, but I know it's, like, quite cheap. I think she's, like, got elusive or something. Is there a way to check? Yeah. And then she, like, does things to you. Lots of celestial stuff. So my first thought is, I don't think I can overheal, but it could be good if I take damage. This is good for quick damage, a bit like the rookie, but it is only 3 mana, which kind of makes me not want it. This is good for clearing an annoying unit that's going to hit me. And this came up earlier and it was quite good. I feel like it's strong. Helps make sure I don't lose. So I'm going to get rid of the Aeronaut. I feel like it's too expensive. I'd rather play the Tavern Keeper. And probably just keep the rest for now. I feel like they should be voiced, but sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I can't remember. Does that mean that she's now got... Yeah, I think that's what that meant. So she's got a Celestial card. Oh, a cheap Celestial card. Okay. That's worth remembering, like, even though it's fleeting, she has that in her hand. So whatever move I make now, like, if she plays Zoe, she can, like, buff it. and protect it. So what, it could potentially be 1-3. Tricky. I think because I've got Pow Pow, this works.
How can I help?
These jewels
Ta-ta, stupid! Excuse me?
Yeah. Now, is there any benefit to doing this now? I think there is a slight benefit, because they'll lose this, but they'll gain maybe a power up of some sort, which could protect it. And I don't think I want them hitting me with this. I don't think I want that. So I'm gonna do it now. I don't know if that was the right play, but it felt good. Okay, so he's got trample basically. He's gonna pierce through. He's also a dragon now. It's a big elephant. I'm gonna go Dredger to take out the elephant, potentially. Oh, he's got this. That's a problem. This is outside of combat. The rock hopper could kill this, but I would take damage. This is a tricky one. I think because I can draw, this seems like a good play.
Anything else? I bear a message from. Oh, what's that?
Okay, unfortunately this has got elusive, like I said earlier. And this has got trample.
I'm innocent. Idiot.
Right, so at least I get a bit of spell mana here. Don't have any spells though. I can heal. This has got trample, which is really annoying. This does have the overwhelm, which is good for damage. And quick attack's good for taking them out. I don't have enough to play both of these. Jinx only levels up when my hand is empty. Healing is good now. But do I want to do it now? I think I want Jinx.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
Really? Got a dragon with loads of health. Did he draw that? I feel like he must have drew it recently. Unless they've just been sitting on it.
Gonna catch the sky!
This seems silly though, because they'll just destroy each other. Do I not attack with Jinx here? Don't know. I've got mixed opinions here. When they attack, grant the strongest +2. So this like elephant's becoming a problem. So say he blocks this with this, then this is left open unless he blocks with Zoe or the elephant. Because if he blocks this with Jinx, it's just going to die, and Jinx will be fine. I'm just going to do this. It might not be the right thing to do, but... This game is a lot tougher than I thought, like, it would be.
Are so pretty.
Dang. If you behold, grant an ally. Right. So because it has the Celestial, because of the ability, it immediately gave that a buff. The bird only gets buffed on night, as in not the first card you play each round. So I'm going to play this, right? Actually, they've all got 3 HP. So I could go like Tavern and then destroy the elephant.
Leave your bags in the door.
Oh, he's healing it. I forgot about that. But I would have lost this probably anyway. So maybe I kill the dragon. I'm taking so much damage now though.
Let's talk about your tan. I've carved meat bigger than you.
I feel like I messed up somewhere. I didn't realise the elephant would have more health. Should have paid attention to these. This round, is that like now? So maybe I don't need to do that now. I feel like the bird is a lot worse than I thought. I probably shouldn't have got 2 copies of it. So attacking right now could be a mistake, because you just block with the elephant. Hmm. 6 is a lot of mana though. This is really tricky. I feel like I'm constantly being stopped. Kinda glad I picked this now, but next turn I'm just gonna get destroyed by this elephant.
My journey continues.
And now they've got another one. Great. That's just what I needed, right? Because now I just get blocked by it. Ugh. I feel like attacking with it is a mistake. Wow. It's beautiful card work.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Right, we could lose here. I can't do math. I'm going to block, but where? This is doing 12 with overwhelm. This has got 3 overwhelm, and that's got 4 overwhelm. So let's say I go.
For my homeland.
Safety first.
Right, that keeps me alive. But is there a better way to do this? Probably.
Not my first fight.
That already feels a bit better.
You don't scare me. For my homeland.
Is that not how it works? Probably not. 3, 2. If I do say
You don't scare
this, yeah, I mean it kind of puts me in a better position, but not by much. I'm like super low on health. Is there a better play? Can't see a better one. I feel like this is a problem, but I do have this. That deals 1 to everything. So I technically don't have to, because next turn I can play this potentially and destroy stuff. So I don't think people realise that. Like, you can't see that, like, in my hand. So that is a thing. Which is why I was thinking something like that takes this out, but then I take damage from this, and that kills me. You see, so and this is basically assuming I'm going to play this. But it would clear that, and that as well. And then they're left with like an elephant I can block, I guess, or maybe if I draw Pow Pow or Jinx or something, maybe that will work. I don't know, I'm just going to attempt this.
My story ends.
Okay, I forgot he had Fury. That is a problem. Yeah. Not great. I am on the attack though. Play that first.
I love
Yeah, nah.
butterflies.
I've definitely lost now, man. Wow.
Fly away.
Actually, there is a chance, I think, if I draw... What can I draw? 3... Oh, no, he's silenced it.
Whoa!
I feel like there's still a chance, maybe, but this overwhelm is just killing me. So... I don't even know if I should attack with this or not. It's still a blocker at the end of the day. But I don't do extra damage and then he'll have to block it. He might just block it with the elephant though.
Gems are superb. Bad for the teeth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've lost now, but
My first
bit of fun.
big mission.
Wow.
Behold, the power of Mount Targon.
I wasn't expecting these elephants to be like a serious threat. Because all these aren't like bad. But they are when combined with the elephants. Because like he buffed it up. Massive. Yeah. I'm dead, look. There's no way. It's like, even if I block this, you know, 29, like, ridiculous.
I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
This is a no-fly zone.
I'll just do that. Dead. Okay. So I did level up a bit. Okay. So straight away, it wants me to go back to do this one. Basically saying, that one was too difficult. Suck it up. Go back to the easier level, right? But I think there are other ways to go about this. So it's now level 4. I have more health now. And he has quick attack. Okay. Didn't get that. It's annoying. Now this is a choice. Like, do I change my relic or not? Like, I feel like after a run, I either just change the relic anyway, or I can decide if I want to change it. Like a reroll. This is like a free reroll. I could decide if I want to get rid of this, but like it'll be random what I get. So it's like, is it worth getting rid of Overwhelm for potentially a random different one? So I might just like getting a better idea on like what the others are. Are any of them actually better than the Overwhelm? Did the Overwhelm come up? You see my thinking, my logic? I mean, 2 more rerolls. That sounds really good for what I'm doing. And because it's like a permanent thing, you don't even have to play Jinx. Like, I could be like, oh, like, forget Jinx being in the deck and just focus on the rerolling. So, Overwhelm is quite good, but is it quite good on its own? I feel like it's only really good if you've got like big buffs, like the elephant was doing. Because I'm only doing 4. I hope you see what I mean there. Like, is Overwhelm actually good on Jinx? I don't even know. Like, if Jinx actually had Overwhelm instead of Quick Attack, would she be better or would it be a lot worse? Because like, if I rerolled now and ended up getting Storm Razor, I'm at a massive disadvantage. I'll lose the Overwhelm and I wouldn't have a benefit. And something like Spell Shield, it's not like insanely good running. It's kind of just a little protection there. I mean, Challenger's good with Quick Attack. I think I am going to reroll for the fun of it, but I might do it in a separate video. Because this one's lasted a little longer than I would have liked. It's a 2-hour video. So I might have to cut down a bit. But yeah. I'm just going to leave it as what it is. And then in the next video, if I do want to do this again, I'm just going to say I have the choice. Do I want to swap it? Yeah. So I did, for reference, I tried to do this when I rolled it, and we lost at Zoe. Lost at the Zoe mission. Mostly because of the elephants. They did a ton of damage to my Nexus. Because of the Overwhelm. They buffed it up. This looks like an easy get. 17 minutes. Maybe we just do a quick speed run Okay, we'll do a speed run. We'll keep the overwhelm. I'm gonna roll. I got a 1. Okay. So we're gonna do this one. And we're gonna go really fast. I'm gonna keep spinning that wheel. Randomly clicking stuff. The speed run. Right. I got a 2. So this. I'm just gonna grab it. And move on. I'm speed rushing it. See what happens. I've got overwhelm on Jinx. What does that power do? When enemy with 2 health is summoned, deal 1 damage to it. Okay, so that's doing extra damage. Do I need any of these? No. Okay, I guess we Zor Knight. Or do we? I think we do. Get rid of the jury rig. Might as well.
Anything else?
Because we're basically 1 anyway.
Anything else?
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Any choices? I'm pretty sure there's one coming up. Yeah, there we go. I got a 6. Pow pow. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Didn't want to re-roll that. It's pretty good. This isn't a choice yet, but this is. So what champion have we got? Don't know yet. Got a 5. Okay. I mean, overwhelm. We're running a very overwhelming deck. I guess we take it. We go with Owie. I'm going to say heads or tails, so even, odd. Even, odd. I got a 2, so we're going this way. Discard this, I'm going to scrap her. Okay. The first time I went the other way, randomly. So we've got this at Alawi here. But we're gonna win so fast. I don't think we need it. It's a shame I drew it straight away. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. I think though I'm just gonna keep it anyway. Maybe go there or not. Okay, I want to go quite fast though. I don't want to get that challenge done. And it makes the
My first big mission.
run a bit exciting. I'm not likely to lose this one anyway. Spawn 2 and then your strongest tentacle strike each other.
How can I help?
Okay. They strike each other. So is that going to kill this? Probably. Okay. Interesting.
Light the fuse.
Excuse me?
Time to go.
That technique.
Because we have the overwhelm, well, I'm not too worried.
You want tanks? You want burners? Huh?
Actually, do I want to do that? No, let's not do that.
That's always been there.
Actually, we could just attack straight away.
I thought you were working the gold blade.
I thought you were it in Wilton.
Like, the chances of them stopping that is really low. Okay. Does that mean I've done that challenge? I hope it does. Yeah. Nice. Okay, because I have to spin. I'm gonna spin anyway. So I got 5. Do I want this? 7-7. Wow. I mean, it'd be a bit silly, right? To not get it? It's quite strong. Why would I not get it? Just take it. Same with this. I mean, I could have spun randomly to say, do I want it or not? But I don't do that for this. 6. I would have said left is heads and tails, so that would have been even odd. I got 6. I'll do this one. Like I said, I'm not so fussed about this run. This one was just more to get that mission done. Alright. It's fun though. I'm gonna swap... Actually, am I? Yeah.
My first big mission.
When it says shuffle its stats, what does that even mean?
I thought you were working the gold wing.
I thought you were it in Wilton.
Why'd he take... Oh. Okay. Weird.
Just gonna put this here. Better run.
Interesting. It didn't do it then.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
I've just noticed they've got elusive. That's gonna hit me now, right? Oh well. I could just pow pow one.
Welcome.
Don't mind me.
Keep trying.
Time to go.
Keep it up.
Okay. Pretty good. Took 1 damage from the daring porro. This might be a reroll. I got 2, yeah. I don't think I want the daring porro, right? I'm just gonna reroll it. Okay, I got 5. Ugh. Not great. Choose an item. Get an extra copy of that champion. How does this work? Is it 2 random choices? Yeah. I think it is. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes sense. So I got 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay. I can't start to your deck. Let's see what we would get. Keep getting 1. Go 1 again. Heal an ally. Grant it. Okay. Full health. I mean, it's not great, but it is 2 costs less. I guess I take it just because these are quite good. Maybe if I get another one, I probably won't take it though. Okay, I got 6. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. 4. Yeah, the lifesteal's pretty good. Okay, I got 6 again. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. 3. That's 3. I'm gonna grab another one of them. Got another 3. Yeah, it's too good to not grab that. I got another 3. Oh, that doesn't really count. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I feel like, does this mean any unit? It doesn't mean me as well, right? It's any unit. It's not that great. I think I'm gonna pass it. Alright, so we're on Ezreal. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and then even if we lose, doesn't matter.
Wait, where are we going?
Obviously I want to win though. Okay. This is an interesting build. It feels like it's very different to the last one. Why did he take 1 damage?
Watch and learn.
Oh, because of Wounded Prey.
That's gotta hurt.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I just don't want him Mystic Shotting me like crazy. Especially because he's only at 2 HP here.
The scene tells me all I need.
I'm going to play this, right? It's going to hit him.
Life is too short for fear.
It seemed like a good move. Oh, ouch.
Okay.
Luckily, I've got a ton of HP here.
I taste purple. Yay.
Meet me.
Because we're dealing 10, it's worth it.
Witness truth. Nagasho. Well,
Because when I play a unit, for example, they take 1. So I just play an ing like this. I win. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. If you did enjoy this, let me know. So I can obviously do some more of this stall thing. Got an S now. 8 minutes. Yeah. Didn't take any damage. Well, I did, but I healed it back. This was the deck. In case anybody wanted to copy it or whatever. Nice. Okay. I got a free reward from this. Wow. A rune. Okay. Interesting. Well, we've got loads of them. I don't know if they were good or bad, but that's what I got. Okay. So yeah, we didn't manage to level this up, but close. I don't know if there's any missions I was close to completing or anything, but yeah, it's like Win Adventures, but it's 4 days. So yeah, if it's 4 days, I can just do another stream another day, maybe. And I can do this spell mana easily on my own in AI battles. Easy peasy. Yeah, that gives you an idea on my plans, you see. What I think to it, and do I enjoy it? I feel like when I look back at it, I had a lot of fun. Is it more fun picking the items or randomly generating them? I'd say most people probably wouldn't randomly let it select them. But for stream sakes, I enjoy doing that. Some Ilawi fragments. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you do give me a follow and a subscribe, a like and a comment, whatever you want to do really. And maybe I'll see you again. Cheers guys. Bye.